Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. This is Connor from Futures Analytica, bringing you guys another episode of our small account challenge. Guys, I apologize for that delay in our start time. I had some issues getting my microphone to actually pick up, but we got it fixed. So let's just jump right into it. We're going to start with trend mode today. Although we do have some divergences here. Just got put into a long position here. Just got put into another trade. We lost our first one, unfortunately. We're going to swap to regression at this point. Ended up winning that one. Back up to break even. Just got placed into a long position here. Hey, Oscon, yes, these settings are available out of the box. Just ended up getting filled on that trade up to 112 on the day now. Hey there, Frank. Thank you for letting me know about the discrepancy. I'll make sure to correct that. Hey there, Smosh. Usually I'll look back around 5 bars for switching between modes. But if there's a large divergence in correlation and price action, that can be within 2 to 3 bars. Hey, Farabee, thank you for the question. Graph parameters do not have to be the same as the Polarity automated trading interface. These two do not rely on each other for function. However, out of the box, you might want to do that just so you can have correlation between the imbalances that happen here and the actual trades that are taken. Unfortunately, there we got stopped down, back down to $58. Ended up winning that one, bringing us back up to 141. Hey there, Oskbon. Yeah, that's correct. So, if you purchase Polarity, you are eligible to receive lifetime support and updates. Can a 1-year-old boy learn? No. Hey there, Frank. Strata is perfect. I think Sierra is a bit overkill, but Strata will be applicable for most people. Hey there, Greg. What does your NinjaScript output say when you try to enable the parameter optimization button? Also check your NinjaTrader log. Unfortunately, they were in the red for today. Not a super good start. Um, down below, down $20 today so far. I think we're in the correct mode here, but the market is trading pretty strangely today. Hey there, Salisbury. Our last update was about a month ago. Hey there, Smosh. If you want to get your model to take more trades, you can set more strict limits on how far outside the Polarity ATI machine learning update can actually optimize to. If you set your maximum adversary detection down from 100, which is what it's default at, to let's say 30, I think that you'll be much happier with how many trades you get. Hey, Mike, yes, you would receive them by email. Just got filled into a short position here after winning that trade. Hey, RG Campbell. So Sierra Link gives you the same connection that I am using when trading. Back up to 145. See, we're staying pretty steady here. Not a super successful day so far, but hey, Oskbon. So auto arm gives you less trades than you would with arm both, and you have less control over how many trades you take. Um, auto arm has a bias for really liking to only take trades during trending markets, and I just don't have the time for that. I can get usually 4 or 5 times the amount of trades that I can during a certain period by just arming it in both directions instead of using auto arm. In order for auto arm to trigger, it actually has to pass through these zones here, which has not, I mean, we're not even close to passing through those zones. So, hey there, Frank. Yes, I'm the founder, and thank you for those kind words. Somehow ended up winning that trade. Hey KVN, let me know how long you've been running this model and if you have heuristic parameter optimization enabled. Unfortunately there, we ended up losing that trade. Smosh, what is your imbalance ratio and minimum volume currently? Let me know what that's optimizing to. Hey Joel, I would suggest running it only during the time period you actually wish to trade. Hey Yana, let me know what your actual what is your minimum imbalances to trade? Oh, because those with those optimization settings, you should be getting more trades than I am. Hey Smosh, an imbalance ratio of 0.5 would not make sense unless you're using default. Make sure you're using the alternative imbalance calculation mode. Hey Oscars, I'd say that's primarily an execution speed issue. But another factor that might produce different results is that it's going to be heuristic parameter optimization. If you're feeding it bad data, the strategy is going to want to really diverge from taking trades, and you're going to get much less trades overall. And this can happen if you are not trading the strategy correctly and mode switching when you need to. Speaking of which, I should swap to trend here. To put it in perspective, Smosh, my imbalance ratio is always above 1.3. The 0.5 imbalance ratio on the alternative imbalance calculation mode, that's going to lead to some funky things happening with inverse being taken. If it's an alternative, 0.5 is going to take inverse trades. You're going to want it to always be above 1.1 and then below 3.0. Yeah, Yana, those are not the default settings that are included with the template. You guys can see here, you can see my timestamps for all my trades with my visible account name. And I'll just move my chart trader around here for you guys. Ended up winning that trade pretty quickly. Hey there, Mark. When you download the template, you actually have to go to Workspaces and select the ES template to load if you want the ES settings. We included both ES and NQ in that template. Hey Smosh. So yeah, that level 2 order book strat is, I'm going to be doing a demo later this week on it. It's not as refined as I want it to be visually yet, because there is some visual elements that need to be there to trade it most effectively. But right now I'm super excited about it. The machine learning component is much simpler. There's no need to train anything. It just looks back around 10,000 bars and then calculates things automatically based off of a set indicator. So no need to fiddle with that now. We wanted to improve it significantly while retaining that machine learning functionality. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to do really well in the markets. Um, but yeah, it does require level 2 data and it does require fast connection speed. Hey Pio, thank you so much for the question. If you want to get started right away, you would want to purchase the Polarity automated trading interface, the stage 3 bundle, if you want these zones here, which I use to swap between modes. But the stage 2 bundle is fine, and stage 1 bundle is also fine if you already have a footprint chart. That being said, depending on your connection speed, I highly recommend doing a ping test to Chicago and seeing if it's above 30 milliseconds, you're really going to want to pick up a VPS. And yes, I would suggest getting the Strata package on Sierra Link if you would like the fastest connection speed available. And if you own Polarity, we will automatically install the Polarity automated trading interface onto your instance. Hey KBN, I'm not sure what your question is. If you want, there is no permissions to post on live chat. We only have this question box here. Hey there, Smosh. Yeah, we'd absolutely be interested in creating strategies and infrastructure for institutional trading desks. We actually have a few customers who we do B2B sales with. that actually use some of our product offerings, private product offerings. They don't use our VPSs, but they do use some dedicated servers that we provide. However, these are for strategy training mostly, and they're not really executing live data on it because their strategies are so big. Um, but yeah, we'd absolutely certainly be interested in that kind of thing. Yes, Ricundo, the system does change settings automatically when it's optimizing. Unfortunately, we ended up losing that trade back down to 428. Fortunately, we ended up losing that trade. Definitely a regression swap here. I have not been paying the attention I need to. Hey there, High Def Dave. Yeah, there is absolutely a way to upgrade from the level 2 packs to the level 3. Um, I can send a message in the store chat on the Features Analytica website, and I will answer that after the stream and give you that upgrade code to do that. Hey there, Pio Corta. So depending on what instrument you're trading, let's just say I'm trading ES with the default settings on the default model. I achieve a around 75% win rate with the 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. And I'd say the best time to trade it for a beginner is going to be 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sorry, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. That's going to give you very normalized volatility, and the market's going to be slow enough for you to be actively trading pretty well. Second, second best time I'd say is power hour, and the most advanced time, where if you're really dialed and you know how to trade the strategy very well and you can think quickly, I'd trade market open. But even that is a bit scary for me. Hey, Lewis. Thanks for the question. I love these off-topic questions, but you asked how I'm enjoying my Corvette. You know, the Corvette's super fun. I still have it, but I haven't been driving it as much after I got the McLaren. Um, the Artura has been just ridiculously fast, and it is really hard to stay under the speed limit there. But always got to remember to stay safe with that. But that car is extremely unreliable. It's already been in the shop for 2 months. I got it back a month ago, and I've been enjoying it every day. But the Corvette, on the other hand, has been completely reliable and has just been awesome to drive. So I love both cars, and I think I'll keep them. Hey, Greg. So the way that the updates happen in Sierra Link is that we have an automatic system which will send out an opt-in slash opt-out um, message, and you can opt into getting the upgrade um, on your Sierra Link instance if you want to. Let's say we release an update to Polarity, and there's an update. We'd send out an email, and then 72 hours would pass, and anyone who has opted in would get that update. Um, and you can also opt out if you don't want your instance to be updated. Hey KBN, my settings are the default template settings that are included in the download. Hey Yassam, you said that, okay, let's go back and see here. You said you sent 3 questions. Let me try and find these. Um, okay, yours was what is the fastest latency and what is a good one? So my latency is personally around 800 microseconds. That's a little bit less than 1 millisecond, and that's with the Sierra plan on Sierra Link. And I'd say a good one is anything under 3 milliseconds. And all three of our plans between Alto, Strata, and Sierra all are under 3 milliseconds. So any of those are good. Hey KBN, make sure you're loading the actual machine learning template. And if you have been running heuristic parameter optimization for a while and that has corrupted the data, you might want to reset the model and just go with the base and then just turn off heuristic parameter optimization. Hey there, Penturas. Yeah, absolutely. I can help you configure it. Let me know and just send a message when you're done with that, and I can certainly help you with that. If we win this trade here, guys, I think that we're going to end up calling it for the day. We did some pretty good progress today. We're up to almost 4,000. Hey, awesome. Your other question was, what is your ATP machine range? I don't know what that means. Hey, Adrian, just shoot us an email and we can get that installed for you. I'm sorry about your laptop crashing, but yeah, we can certainly help set that up. Hey, Smosh, I think that what limits people who are struggling um, would likely be an overemphasis on settings. I'd say that if you really want to go back to bare bone basics and really get dialed in with, you know, just being profitable overall with the strategy, I'd say you can use the ML model, but I'd say set the limits to be very conservative and not outside of the bounds where, the model's doing a lot of the thinking for you. I would go to the min max imbalance ratio and I'd set those limits to a minimum of 1.8 and a maximum of 2.5. I'd set the minimum imbalance volume to a minimum of 30 and a maximum of 80. Um, and adversary detection minimum of 2, maximum of 15. And I would just really just go in with a micro contract and I would just trade that with just very very perfect regression and trend swaps. And I'd say that's the easiest way to get dialed and start moving up. Hey, hi, Def Dave. No, absolutely. That's a question that's certainly within my scope. Um, so I'm aware of three prop firms that I've actually directly confirmed that the strategy is compatible with them. The first one is Apex Trader Funding. Regardless of what they say about automated trading systems not being quote unquote allowed, this is really against news arbitrage and trades like that. Um, so with Apex Trader Funding, they actually sell automated trading systems on their website. So I mean, and I've asked them, and they have said that Polarity is certainly allowed because it's a strategy that's quote unquote semi-automated. I would not mess with AutoArm on Apex just to stay safe, but it does work, and that is the same for Top Step Trading and Earn Trade and Bulanox. Um, all of those firms actually explicitly allow Polarity. I have not had one report of someone getting their account reset for using Polarity. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate you letting me know about that. Um, You had said that if your optimize button was not staying on, you had to enable the strategy first without the optimize setting ticked, disable the strategy, and then turn on optimize again, and the heuristic button stays on. Thank you for letting me know about that. Yeah, Frank, I would love to come out to the Audubon. That would be super fun. I wish we had highways like that in America. Hey, Kijano, if you want just a plug and play setup, we have that available through Sierra Link where everything is already installed if you purchase the instance through there after owning Polarity. Um, we just do a cross verification with the email address. So just make sure you use the same email on Sierra Link that you have used for Polarity, and Polarity will be ready for you when you log in. We almost ended up losing that trade. I'm glad we didn't, but we're not in the clear yet. Look at how close we were. Unfortunately, there we ended up getting stopped out. I think we're probably going to end it there. We were very close to our goal of 4,000 today, but we've dropped down to 441. I'd say we still made some pretty substantial progress. Today was not extremely easy to trade, but yeah, Joel, I'm going to answer your question before I get off here, and same with you, Yasem. Um, so I would highly recommend that first of all, I need some information about when you're encountering this issue with Analytica Chart 2 having an imbalance calculation mode set something different than Polarity, being in horizontal or diagonal. Let me know, are you in the NQ workspace or the ES workspace? Also, Yasam, with Amazon Workspace, I don't actually think they have any Chicago servers, and if they do, I've looked at I think that the ping is not even going to be anywhere close to what you can get with Sierra. I think you're probably going to be hovering around 6 or 7 milliseconds, where Sierra, we offer sub-millisecond ping. Um, I'd say you could probably get away with it. It's definitely good if you live very far away and you want something like it's very budget friendly, as Amazon charges per hour you have the system on, whereas we charge monthly and you can use it as much as you want. Um, but I don't think Amazon specs that they have available for the same price point are as good as what we offer. Hey, Mark Ellis, I'm not sure what your question means, which was, is the auto install setup available in other Sierra Link programs? Um, so all three of the Sierra Link plans include auto install, being Strata, Sierra, and Alto. Hey, Yasam, I'd recommend to most people the Strata plan. It's more than enough for Polarity, but you can get away with the Alto. But you may encounter a little bit slower performance when optimizing on machine learning. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm going to be trying to do a demo on Friday of the newest system that I've been working on. I don't know if it's going to do super well. You can never guarantee that, and there are certainly some bugs that need to be worked out, but that's exactly why it's not released yet. But yeah, thank you guys.